do you think having a shelter is to us as individuals? By having a shelter, I mean having a roof over our head. How important do you think it is? Then how important also is it for us to retain that shelter? Do you think it's important? Then it brings me to the most important question. How many times did you discuss this with your would-be husband before you got married? How many times did you talk about it when you were dating for marriage? And then, did any of us, get this eye-opening from our parents? My name is Sandra Ezeji Anyaele. I am your Marriage Foundation reality coach. Today, I'm going to talk about an interesting but eye-opening topic. It is eye-opening because a lot of times we shy away from discussing the more important things when we are dating for marriage. And like I keep saying, my channel was started as a result of the mistakes and the ignorance that a lot of people made while starting off their marriage. But before we delve into the topic, I want to thank all those that have subscribed to my YouTube channel. I want to also welcome those that are yet to subscribe. Please, I welcome you in advance. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This channel is enriching. This channel will change your life if you are preparing for marriage. Now, let us dive into the topic of today. How to pay your rent with ease as newlyweds. Don't you think it's eye-opening? Nobody talks about it, but I've chosen to talk about it because I know that it's going to help both the newlyweds and about to wed. Please, before I proceed, I want to say that I am not a financial coach. Please. Not because I'm talking about how you pay your rent, you think I'm a financial coach. I'm not a financial coach. But it's just that I know that by the time you get married or when you are about getting married, you need shelter and you move into a home. So I'm trying to, help you so that you iron out how to pay your rent as at when due without struggling and on time. That's just the essence of this video. Having said that, I want to tell you a little secret that binds a landlord and his tenant. Yes. Do you know that when you pay your house rent on time, assuming you're a yearly tenant and you pay your house rent exactly when you are supposed to pay, do you know you will be the best friend to your landlord? Do you know that? The only problem that landlords get with their tenants is when they don't pay house rent. Some tenants even go to court with their landlord, and it's very wrong. Yes, it's wrong because even the landlord, they have invested so much in erecting that building that you are living in. So it's just right for you to pay them and as at when due. I want to break it down for you so that paying house rent will be as easy as ABC. I keep saying that some of these things, because nobody talks about them, it becomes a problem when we get married. We are just trying to see how we can help out so that people coming after us will do it better. A situation where you are dating for marriage, you don't talk about where you will live. It is not right. A situation where you are already married, the person you got married to was already living in a house, and you just moved in with this person without asking, please, the house we are living in, how much are we paying? You should know as a wife. You should know how much your rent is. Granted, some people don't talk about it because they feel it is a man that should pay house rent. Even if it is the man that will pay the house rent, you should also know how much this man is paying. Because any money that comes into your home should not just be disappearing like that. You should know about it. Now, let us break it down. As a new wife, maybe you just finished from school, you are not working, even though I advise to get a job. Or you get trained to start a small business. Because as a married woman, you should be productive. That's a topic for another day. If you are not working, I mean secularly, whatever you are doing, even you are running a business from home, you should be able to have at least 1,000 to contribute in your home. If, for instance, you are living in a one-bedroom apartment and the per annum you people pay yearly, and what you pay per annum is 500,000. I'm just using this as an example. If, for instance, your house rent is higher, please calculate it, just follow the steps and you will get it. It's the same result you will get. But I'm just using 500,000. I don't know if I have said it before that I am not too good in mathematics, but the little I know, I just break it down so it will be very simple for me. I don't want to confuse myself. Yes, I don't want to. So if, for instance, your annual rent is 500,000, and I am saying this also because of those husbands that, they don't want their wives to know their salary. You are doing yourself a disfavor. If your wife knows your salary, it will help her to budget right. But I don't want us to deviate. If at the end of the month, your salary, let me just use a round figure, 150,000. Your salary is 150,000 and your annual rent is 500,000. Did we get that? Now let's do a little mathematics. If in a year we have 12 months, you are going to divide your annual rent into 12 and you will come up to 45,000. I'm using 45,000 because it is high above 40,000. And because I don't want to, do a lot of mathematics and a lot of cracking of head. No, I don't want that. That's why I chose 45,000 round figure. Now, that 45,000 times 12 will give you 540,000. Your house rent is even over by 40,000. We have gotten that one. Your salary is 150,000. That is per month. What you will now do is that every month you have to set aside 45,000 from your salary. Don't wait until the rent is due. You now start struggling. You now start saying, hey, I've spent this one. No, you have to set it aside. You just got married. You have to put a structure, plan it. Because when you fail to plan, you have planned to fail. That's the truth. So now that 45,000 is because you are working. You have an employment that you are getting 150,000 per month, right? Good. Now you might be asking, what of the wife? The wife is a stay-at-home wife. The wife just finished school. She's not doing anything. But now let us also assume that the wife is doing small business at home, that she is making 1,000 naira daily. To you, my dear wife, save that 1,000. At the end of 26 days that we have, in a month, because I'm excluding Sundays, you need to rest. You have 26K in a month. Out of that 26,000, you can decide to set aside 10,000. Your husband you people are supposed to set aside 45,000 for your rent. Now, you have 10,000. You can even decide to set aside 5,000. But I am emphasizing that you set aside something. There should be a contribution. Some people will now be arguing, why must I contribute something? My darling, it is anybody that has the hand, though. If you are capable, you can bury your father. It is not the first son that killed the father. You know why I'm saying this? I believe that if you can do something, if you can contribute something, no matter how little, you should do that. Yes, you should do that. You must not wait for the man to do everything. Both of you are together. You are fighting for one cause. So it doesn't matter. If on the other hand, your husband feels, no, even though I know you want to help, use that money, for your upkeep. Use that money and it's a different thing. God will bless him also. It means that he's the one bringing out the 45,000. But I'm just saying, in case, because there are other expenses to be made. We are just talking about the house rent. If the man brings out the 45,000, it means that you will be saving every month. At the end of the year, you have 540,000. 500,000, pay it to your landlord. The landlord will be so happy because he did not even call you on phone. He did not even remind you because you know when you're supposed to pay your rent and you went all out to pay it without this man calling you. Your landlord will love you. Your landlord will give you an award as the best tenant. Quote me anywhere. But if on the other hand, your wife is bringing out 10,000, then you have to bring 35,000. Join it with the 10,000. That is still 45,000. But have it at the back of your mind that you will be setting aside 45,000 every month so that at the end of the year, your salary is ready, waiting for you. Some people might also ask, what kind of business? I am not a business coach either. I'm only here to just make suggestions. It's just my opinion. I want to make it easier for you to do some of these things. These things are hardly talked talked about. So how will you know if nobody tells you about them? Even if it is pure water, even if it is chin-chin that you want to, anything, don't go far. You are just, you just got married newly. Look for supermarkets around your vicinity. If you are living in an estate, look for supermarket. Just get 6 supermarkets, just 6, and be supplying them chin-chin. 6. You have gone around 6. Then the next week, this ones, except they sell very fast, you go back to them. If not, so that you always have people that you supply to every day and be making your cool 1,000 naira. Don't come to me, I'm not a business coach. Don't come to me, I'm not a financial coach. I'm just giving ideas. I'm just helping out. So that your rent, you will not struggle to pay your rent. Sometimes women, when they get married, they just move into an apartment without asking questions. They don't even know if their husband collected loan to get that house. Or have you not heard that sometimes banks will come and tell you that you are given 2 days, 3 days to vacate these premises because you are living in a house that they bought or they rented on loan? You think it only happens on Nollywood? Or you think it is only in magazines? It happens in real life. So don't make that mistake. Ask questions. Know how much you people are paying per annum. Contribute if possible. Then if your husband can do it alone, no problem. But you must make sure that he sets a certain amount of money aside every month so that you will not struggle at the end of the year to pay your house rent. If you have a roof over your head, it is one thing. Then it is quite another thing for you to return that roof. Because if you don't return that roof, you might be kicked out of that house. It's as simple as that. Do you want to be kicked out? Again, if you are living in a 1-bedroom apartment, for instance, don't force your husband. You just got married. Don't force your husband to go and rent a bungalow just because he got married to you. Always consider his earnings. Always consider his salary. Because it's when you consider his salary, you will now know a befitting house. Don't say you need space. You just got married, no child yet, nothing. Do you know that when you have that big space, you're inviting people because the house is there, nobody is living in the house. A lot of people will now come visiting because there's enough space. This is the time for you to plan. Adjust yourself and you keep improving on it. As your salary, as your lifestyle changes, you keep improving on your lifestyle as your financial status changes too. That's the truth. So I don't want to see you suffer. That is why I'm making this video. I don't want to see you struggle. That's why I'm making this video. Talk about it when we are dating for marriage. Where do you want us to live? Where you are living presently, are we going to live there when we get married? The place, is it okay for us? You people should talk about it. How much are you paying there? Right. Then based on your salary, can we get a bigger apartment? Yes. If your lifestyle, if your financial style, if it improves, improve your lifestyle. Do the more important thing, because having a roof over your head is very important. It's very important because if you don't have a roof over your head, all those things that you have acquired, where are you going to keep them? Where are you going to keep them? Find out. Even if the house, some people, their parents give them gift when they get married. It can be a house, it can be a car, it can be whatever. Find out. Ask, know the amount, the house you are living in. How much are you paying per annum? Don't shy away from finding out or asking your husband to be or your husband the house he is living in, how much he's paying in that house per annum. It's an important question you need to ask, because if you don't find out the amount he is paying, by the time he's supposed to make some financial commitment, he might be telling you, I paid house rent, that's why I don't have money. But you should be in the know. You should know how much he is paying as house rent before you even move into that house. Some people, they change their apartment when they get married. But if it is the same house he was living when people are dating for marriage, then people will continue staying, no problem. But ask him, you need to know the amount. It will help you so that you don't struggle paying your house rent, so that you don't have issues with your landlord. I just told you a simple secret. Yes, I just shared it with you. When you pay your rent as at when due, you will be the best tenant. You will be the best tenant, because making trouble with your tenant, even though you take him to call, people will be going to come today, come tomorrow, they will shift it to another date, they will shift it. It doesn't help anybody. You need to spend your time wisely. It is his property. If you like, take him to court. It's his property. At the end of the day, you will even leave his house. And you people might be enemies. When you see on the road, you will not greet. Is that the kind of thing you want? Break your annual rent into smaller amounts. That's the only way to do it. Don't struggle, please. Break it down. As the salary is coming, please set it aside. When you set it at the end of the year, gather everything and go and pay your landlord. And your landlord will be happy with you. I'm sure if you follow these steps, it's going to help you. So I've broken it down for you. Follow these steps. No matter the amount you are paying as house rent, just follow the steps. It's the same thing. Put the figures together. Every month, set aside something. At the end of the year, gather it and pay your landlord. In the case of the 500,000, we have 540,000. By the time you pay 500, there is 40,000. Remember, use it and do something for your home. Use it wisely. Now, we have broken it down. Even if, as a wife, what you are doing, your earning is small, decide from today that you are hearing this video that you will make an input. I asked a question. I said, what are you bringing to the table? You just want to get married, eating food, sleeping. When it is time for you to give birth to children, you start giving birth to children. Is that what you want? You are bigger than that. You are much more better than that. Make contributions in your home. It will help you. It will help your family. And your husband will cherish you. I have broken this thing down. Don't say you did not know. Follow the sequence. And you will not struggle paying house rent. I want to thank all those that have subscribed to my YouTube channel once again. Please, those that have not subscribed, please subscribe. This video, if it had made sense to you, please give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Share this video. Like this video. I want this video to get as many people as possible. All the newlyweds, the ones that are about to wear, please let this video get to them. These are the things that I hardly talked about, and I've decided to talk about them so that you don't make mistakes. Make your marriage hitch free. You don't have to struggle doing everything. Break it down into smaller versions, and it will help you. Please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click the notification button so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be the first to know. I'll see you in my next video.